So sorry about that. Apparently I didn't turn on Do Not Disturb, and I got a phone call at the end of that last video, so it cut me off. Here we go. So once you've exchanged, you're going to fill out that chain of custody. So the chain of custody I've modeled here by showing you that once you transfer this evidence bag to a new person, okay, if I were to give this to Mrs. Worm, she would fill in that the evidence was received by, or received from, I'm sorry, S. Learned, on 2/7/17, and she would record her name, K. Worm, and then what time she received that bag. So that identifies when she had custody of this evidence. Now here's the thing. Do you suppose that it's okay for someone to open this evidence bag on the same spot where I signed it? No. What we want to do is we want to limit the number of people that have access to the evidence inside the bag. So normally what happens is another analyst would have to open this bag on a side that has not already been cut open. So you have your choice here of where you want to do that. I'm going to go ahead and do it down by the base. I'm going to make sure that I'm not cutting into my piece of evidence. So making sure that the bindle's not in the way. So I'm going to cut across. I'm going to open it up, and then I'm going to reach in and I'm going to take my bindle out. Now I'm going to analyze that lift just like we did our lifts off of our clothing. So use the stereo microscopes and then record the information in your data table in your lab and classroom about the types of fibers you're seeing, any hairs, any extraneous material in there. Is there any dirt or sand or little rocks? First semester, there was some glitter because of homecoming. So you might find some extra stuff in there that might be kind of interesting and unique. Once you're finished, go ahead, bag it back or bindle it back up, and then put the bindle back inside your evidence bag. And at this point, you have to take, and now you have to do your two folds again. So I'm going to fold it once, I'm going to fold it twice, I'm going to take my tape, and I'm going to go ahead and place it over the top, and then I'm going to sign it again. Now, what you have to remember is, for example, I'm not the person that originally bagged this, so I have to sign over my piece of tape now as well. So let's say I'm Mrs. Worm. Now I'm going to put on there that I am, oops, I did not do a very good job of taping, so sorry. So let's say she signed it. She's got her name now on that evidence bag. So at this point, you don't have to exchange again. Go ahead and share the results of what you found on those lifts. Once you've analyzed all three evidence bags, you've looked at the carpet lift from the LMC, the Student Center, and the Cougar Commons, you're ready to obtain one of the evidence bags from our investigative, never mind, I don't know what they're called. Wow, that does not make me sound very smart. The person that is in charge of all of the inventory for all of the different cases where they keep all of the evidence kind of behind a locked door. Does that make sense? So you have to go, you have to check out the evidence. You're actually going to see your sub for today, who is going to give you one of the sock bags. Okay, don't lose that bag. Okay, make sure you have it. Don't lose the bag. So you're going to take the sock out. You're going to go ahead and do a lift off of the sock, analyze the sock then, and then once you think you've matched it up to the location, then you can see your sub as well to check to see if you are correct, or if you don't finish that up until I'm back, then you can come and find out from me. So good luck with this one. Take your time. Be respectful in the hallways. Don't be too loud either. Thanks, guys.